So, second video for my channel. I'm going to show all my art stuff. It's a little unorganized right now because I tried to take this video once and one of the shelves broke, but I fixed it. So I'm going to restart, but that's okay. Trial and error. So, I'm going to show the papers that I use first. So here is a pad of bristle paper. I don't know exactly what bristle paper is, to be honest, but we don't talk about that. Bristle paper. A smaller pad of bristle paper. Exact same, just a little bit smaller. Here's my watercolor pad. It's nice. Translucent tracing paper. Say that 5 times fast. And it's kind of like those paper that you get a gift bag, put a gift in there, and you put paper in there. It's kind of like that, but a little bit thicker. It's still noisy though. And then I have some random papers that kind of feels like watercolor paper. And I have an open envelope that came with a set, a bunch of printer paper. Well, it's like printer paper. And then a pad of mixed media or multimedia, depending on what brand you get. Sorry, my grandmother is on the phone in the background. Have drawing artist pad. Drawing artist pad. I have this thing that I have no idea what it is, but we don't talk about that. Have pencil sharpener, some pastels, a tortillon, some colored pencils, 2B and 3H, or H3, yeah, metallic pencils, fluorescent neon, pastel pencils, bigger tortillons, a little person that will help, that you can set up and will help you draw, eraser, a kneading eraser, these are always fun, and this just, you can put this on this, there's a little metal rod that you put in there, and it can stand up. Next is the oil pastels. So these came in a set, oil pastels from Simply. Then, don't judge my pronunciation of this. L'Oreal oil pastels. They're nice. Haven't used them very much. They were my mom's and she gave them to me. It's not cooperating. Have one of these. A jug of pencils. Because why not? Here's my old elementary school, a bunch of pencils. I got them. Citizenship. I didn't do a citizenship award to get these. My teacher just had a bunch and gave them to me. Because why not? And they turn yellow when they get warm. And a bunch of random pencils in here. Don't judge me, but it smells nice in there. My watercolor. I spilled some ink a while ago, so it's on there. That one. The Crimson Red Lake. Here are the watercolors. And then I have this, which is unsurprisingly, watercolors, paints, paintbrushes, pencil, that, pencil sharpener, and eraser. And I have some homemade paints that I got some dyes and put it into a paint. You'll see the paint later. Here's an orange, more like a pink orange. This is a blue. Here's like a whitish purple, kind of like lavender. And here's a gold that kind of turned into like a jelly gouache. This is the biggest thing I have. This holds the most art supplies. There's nothing in this part. I have some wands from Harry Potter that I made in here. Have a dropper for watercolor, or just any. Have a bunch of these. Have another one of those. And I will make a video on the wands, but I'll just show you this one because this is my favorite one. So I made this and I'll tell you all how to make them at some point. So here are a bunch of Q-tips because they work as tortillons. Here's some acrylic paint. I can't speak. Here's a kneaded eraser, pencil sharpener, some more erasers in here. And here's a bunch of oil paints. Here is a set of pencils I got. If I can open it. It's pretty nice. 9B to 9H. Have some of these. You can see when I used oil, because that never comes off. I have one of these things. That's fancy. Have a bunch of paintbrushes. Any more there? Nope, no more in there. A bunch of paintbrushes that I use. Brushes that I use. There are some more in here because I didn't see them because unlike that, here's a really fine one. It's nice. And I have a bunch of colored pencils. There's some more in there, but colored pencils. And the paint I used to make the homemade paint is in here. This is my more expensive paints. There aren't very many in here, but I'm glad to have them. Here's violet, small paint, Chinese white, emerald green. I like that color a lot. This is the paint that I used to make those. Be careful if you get this paint because it is toxic. And here is probably the favorite paint, my favorite paint that I have, 1980 oil paint, ultramarine. This is a very old toolbox. I have some canvases, not very many because the ink incident, we don't talk about that. Ink went everywhere, so I will say ink went everywhere. I have some Crayola clay, terracotta. In my art class from last year, we were using clay, so I got this. My last video was on it, so I will just quickly show just quickly show this. I have this. So what I'm going to do is get a canvas and fill this up with paint and pour, and it makes neat looking painting. Have ink. This one has kind of separated. I just made a lighter version of the blue and it separated. And here's the orange. This is what I made the homemade paints with. And the gold one I used all that up. Gloves, if I'm messy, like do a messy painting, like I would use the gloves for the pouring one whenever I do that. A toolbox full of glue sticks, glitter, glue sticks. And here's a small hot glue gun. Here's a bigger hot glue gun. It even has a little stand, so you can set it like that. Uno cards, because why not have some Uno cards, I guess. If you're bored or have artist block, Uno. Here's a wand that I made for my friend. I just need to give it to them. I'll show you how to make those later. Here's a wand that I have not finished yet. Still making it. I need to get back to making it. Here's a little watercolor set. It has a small paintbrush and that. Here is a bunch of dice, because why not have some dice? Got a 6. Here are some chopsticks, so I can make the wands. I'll make a video on those. I keep saying it. I'll make a video of those soon. Here's a wand that I was using to mix some glue with, colored glue. Over here. Here's some wood ice. Here's a bunch of popsicle sticks. Sorry, I had the hiccups a little. That happens to me randomly. Here's an X-Acto knife, a pencil, tortillon, an eraser that says hi, another eraser, and before I had my feather pen, I made this so I could write with it, because why not? I say that a lot. It's like my line, because why not? Have this little thing. Now, I don't really use this ever. I never use it, but it's like a prize possession. Here's my toolbox from kindergarten. That's messy. And I have little scissors. And I'll make a video on this too, but this is just some of the clay I have. Some clay. And a gallon of glue, because why not have a gallon of glue? Why not have a gallon of glue, I guess. Beautiful gallon of glue. And as I say, das ist alles, which means that is all. Have a nice day. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you for watching my video. I need to tell y'all something. So I'm only here, this house, on Friday, Sunday, and I leave on Monday for school. So I won't be making videos on the weekdays other than Friday. So sorry to disappoint, but I will make them on the weekends and on Friday. So that is all, and thank you for watching my video, and have a nice day.